Mario now pushing up into this section. It's a really, really long route, this one, guys. He's going to move up over this roof that you can see to the left-hand side, down onto another section of the wall, that bulging section that looks like the prow of a ship, and down onto the front of that one, back up again the other side and round up to the top. It's a really, really long route. They're going to be really feeling it in their hands and their arms by the time they get there. Mario looking good so far, though. Mario, a lot of first place positions on the European Youth Series.
You can see his arm kind of start to chicken wing out there. That's how you can tell that he's starting to get pumped. He's starting to get tired. He's already climbed, what, 50 moves?
Oh! That looked like he was going to see it all the way to the top there. It got very, very close, and Mario has got to be happy with that one.
Definitely
there is a smile on his face.
Performance.
Well, unfortunately, that is it for Dinara Fakhretdinova. A fantastic first effort there. I think the women's one is going to be the real one that starts being the interesting one here.
It's not a secure move, and it's a little scary heading off like that.
There, moving round to the left-hand side. Looks a bit tentative. He's got to lean into the wall here. He's only a few moves away from where we just saw Mario Lechner reach before he came down from the wall. And unbelievably, Jorg Verhoeven comes down earlier than where we saw Mario Lechner reach a few moments ago. The crowd are loving this one, but do you know what I mean about it being like horizontal bouldering?
Yes, definitely. She's got to make this clip.
Can she do this now? Katharina Posch of Austria, 18 years old.
Here. Oh, sorry. I was going to say, that looks like a hard move. Crushed it.
He's onto this last section of the wall, looking a little bit shaky there. He's got to switch his feet here. Unbelievable. Not what I expected to see happen. It looked like he gave up there.
I think he misread his sequence just a little, and what all the other guys did who made it to that point was hand-foot match on the big crack hold, and Sean tried to put his foot out right, and I don't think that was the correct sequence. Jakob really is taking his time on this route. He's already at the 5-minute mark, and a lot of the climbers who got to this part, even Sean was not even at 3 minutes yet. He's doing it in the same method as Sean. It's a little bit more powerful, I think, than the way that Jorg and Mario did it, but Jakob looks good.
Oh, that was very, very shaky there then.
I bet that made him nervous.
But definitely the support from the crowd on the ground has charged him. You can see he's already getting more pumped.
So I wonder if he's gonna reach the new high point.
And now onto a bigger incline as Jakob Schubert shows us why he is the world champion. Can he push past the 66 hole? Can he reach past where Mario Lechner, his teammate, got to just a few moments ago? Well, that is the 70th, I believe he's moving on to now.
For a top here.
Come on, Atlanta, where you at?
You cannot stop the Schubert.
Jakob Schubert, folks.
That's up there for Jakob Schubert of Austria, our world champion, after very, very nearly coming off that wall. So Johanna Ernst now on this roof section, moving around. The overhang here, she's got to get a toe hook round onto that arete, I think. She pumped straight for the next move instead. He asked the time and everybody shouted up at him, the entire crowd shouting. He's still got 3 minutes left, and then that just being drowned out by general screams of encouragement.
I think he's feeling good. I think he knows what he's gonna do here, and I'm not gonna say it. We're just gonna wait and see it happen.
A lot of people showing some support now. Come on, Sachi, you gotta hold on. No! You can see him start to shake there. His right hand started to shake, and he moved too quickly, I think. He tried to get onto that next hold without securing his right hand first. What a shame. Mina Markovich, the 24-year-old athlete from Maribor, lives in Putui at the moment. World ranked 2nd. She is on the World Cup rank so far, 2012, 1st, despite having to miss out the World Championships just recently as well. She was 1st in 2011, and she was 2nd at the end of 2010. This lady is used to being in the finals. And yes, you all got it straight away, epic level back muscles.
It looked like she's having a little bit of trouble clipping, just pulling the rope up the clip because the root snakes around so much. And here we go, she's making the cross that Katarina Posch failed to make earlier, doing it static and completely controlled. And there's high point right there. Still cruising, doing really well. And as we mentioned, Mina is one of the contenders we think is going to top and possibly win, or at least podium at this event. And
I think you're completely right. It looked like she was going to rest there, but she looked a little bit awkward with the left hand, and she's just carried on straight away. She knows she's close now to the top.
She's got incredible lock-off power. Still, after almost 60 moves of climbing, she's reaching the 60th hold right now, and still is able to climb very controlled, very static.
Unfortunately, not so for Mina Markovich. And as we were saying, she's one of the ones that has the ability to do it, and that just goes to show what these routes are like.
Or he's gonna lose it to Ramon and Jakob. And even Sachi, this might kick him off the podium if he doesn't sort of pick up the pace a little bit.
Well, the crowd are pushing him now, and he's starting to move faster. I think he knows. Can he do this? Is this gonna be a gold medal? Can he stick it?
Pumped. 7,
Ramon de Grange
6.
crossing over. Oh, unbelievable. That was so tense.
Having a lot of trouble with that clip.
This is going to waste some energy for her here.
For sure.
She's got to get that clip in. Come on, Ellen. Come on, hold on. Oh, unbelievable. She got into trouble with that clip there. It looked like she couldn't quite get the rope to come up enough to clip in. Wasted a lot of energy, tried to switch her position round, swung out, and just didn't have enough to hold on there. So unfortunately, we bid goodbye to Hélène Janicot. It is an extremely long route, 72 holds altogether, an 8C difficulty grading for the route, over roughly 75 feet of surface on a 60-foot wall.
It doesn't look like he's having much trouble with some of the longer moves in this route. He is the shortest competitor here, and he seems to be doing fine with a lot of the bigger moves. This is the part where Sachi Ama popped off, and so far he just passed Sachi Ama.
One more move.
And doesn't count as a top until you clip the last draw. So right now he would still be behind Jakob Schubert. It's not until that last draw is clipped that he gets a top. And
he's shaking here, but there it is. Ramon Julian knocking Jakob Schubert off the gold medal position here.
This section of the route, in my opinion, looks like probably the most powerful part of the route. I was told by the route setters that all of the holds on the roof are pretty in-cut, so it's not tricky climbing. It's kind of just power endurance here. And Maya following suit in the footsteps of her teammate, Mina Markovich, trying to breach this head wall. With about 10 seconds to go, she really needs to move it up here.
I think, unfortunately, Maya is
I don't think
actually
she
about
knows.
to be called down from the wall. 2 seconds. And that is time. And Kim getting a lot of support now from the ground as she traverses this roof section here.
Still looking pretty casual. I said before, there seems to be a lot of rope drag on this route. It does kind of curve and wind a lot. And it just seems like it might be a little difficult for them to kind of pull up rope to clip. And that might make their arms a little more tired.
She still has a little bit of time as well. She's got about 1.5 minutes left on the clock. And she stuck that move.
Powerfully.
So this is it. Moving on to some very crimp-based holds now on these volumes, the piggyback holds that she's on here.
She's so flexible and she's so good with her toes.
The crowd are loving it. I wonder whether she knows that she's moving into the lead right now.
And she has less than a minute left to go for a top here. Starting to look a little pumped. That is almost the exact same place that Mina Markovich got.
I think it was.
Where that's going to put her. Obviously, if they do go to countbacks, Jain will be ahead of Mina, but a very close final round here.
Top 30. The heart of climbing.